In this video, we're going to cover how to import your existing Bitcoin wallet into Xverse. If you haven't already, head to xverse.app and download our wallet. You will have the option of choosing from a mobile version and a browser version. For this example, we're going to cover the browser extension. As I already have it installed, I can select the Xverse icon in the menu bar. We're going to restore from an existing wallet, create a password, continue. Now you see the option to select from your existing wallet. If yours isn't listed here, select Other. We will automatically then scan the accounts and determine the best way to import your wallet. In this example, I'll quickly cover importing Phantom. If you do run into any issues along the way, please contact our support team. For Lether and Unisat, I will cover some additional details later on in the video. Once selected your wallet, paste in the seed phrase that you've copied from the settings of your existing wallet. Continue. From here, Xverse will scan the existing accounts you have. We can see we're importing 2, and it will confirm the balance that you're showing there. Now for Unisat and Lether, as I just mentioned, the process is slightly different, so we'll make sure to cover that later on. Continue. And now you'll see that it's found my balance, and it'll be able to import my account too as well. And I'll have any existing inscriptions or collectibles that I had previously. The process that I've just showed you with Phantom should be very similar to Xverse, Magic Eden, and so on. The only time you'll find this difference is depending on where you've stored your Bitcoin. If in Unisat and OKX, you've only stored your Bitcoin in a Taproot address, you'll then need to follow a process to transfer those funds out of the Taproot address into your Bitcoin wallet address. For that process, I've attached a support article in the description. As for Lether, we'll paste in our 24-word seed phrase, continue. Now with Lether, there is a slight difference because we're looking at Bitcoin and stacks. So the way Lether stores their Bitcoin and stacks, they actually have different account methods for both Bitcoin and both stacks. So when you're importing, you have to select between choosing to see your Bitcoin accounts or your stacks accounts. Now the very first account will always be the same as it is in Lether, but your ongoing accounts, because of the way the accounts are derived, will actually be slightly different, will be different. So you can see here that it has both the stacks accounts using index-based derivation, and then here it has both the Bitcoin accounts. So it depends. If you're primarily Bitcoin focused, you want to select the top one, and if you're primarily stacks focused, you want to select the stacks one. Once again, it's detected the accounts. And as mentioned, account 1 will still show your stacks and your Bitcoin balance, but then account 2 will not show your stacks balance. So from here, you will have to go through the process of transferring your assets across from Lether to Xverse for the secondary account or any account going forward from there. Now, the last one that I wanted to cover was importing from Unisat or OKX if you've only used one address to store both your Bitcoin and Ordinals. From here, you will notice that we've detected 2 accounts. However, there is no Bitcoin showing a native SegWit or nested SegWit. And this is due to the way that Xverse stores the ordinals and inscriptions separate from your Bitcoin. I'll show you an example here. So what we can see if we go to the collectibles, we've detected the collectibles here, but then the Bitcoin balance hasn't transferred across. And as mentioned, that's because Xverse stores Bitcoin in this native SegWit address, and then we store ordinals in this Taproot address. Whereas previously, you may have stored everything just in this one address. We like to keep things separate to make sure your ordinals and Bitcoin are never mixed up. Now, the easiest way to get your Bitcoin back here is actually just going from Unisat and sending a max transaction to this address starting with BC1Q. Then you'll have your whole balance across and your inscriptions will still be in the right area. Once again, if you do have any questions or concerns, please reach out to our support team.